We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. It'll be tackled right at the 20. Good job by the coverage team. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Inside deals now from the shotgun. And he'll be brought down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun running play call.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a 1st down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch, can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw in the first play of this semifinal. He's running out of time here. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some greatness.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Toss play to the running back going left. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. To the air. It's Knight. Makes a quick grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And they hand it off to the back. Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Second and 10 here. Looking to throw here. On the move now. He'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly they're in great position to get points.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards. Completion sets up a second down play. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Huskers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. on the carry, he's heading left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the ground. It's Henderson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple. Looking for a man deep down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
13.
Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Dropping back, it's Knight. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up second and 15 after the loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from the first down. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
On the move now. It's a sack. They got him. The two-point conversion doesn't work, so they still trail. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska, 19.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. It's Knight. Caught quickly. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him. Big play, moves the ball to the 22.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking for a gap. It's McGooligan. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Catch made on the right side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the back gets the football. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The ball is hauled in. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To throw, it's Knight. Lets it go quickly. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? There's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
He knocked through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle court, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
The offense starts with excellent field position. A quick throw out left, complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Now it's second down here. Leaning on the run game here late. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
A I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Knight. Looking for a late deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Looking for his back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Snags a good throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. Dropping back. It's Knight. Trying for a touchdown here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They look to throw it here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. This could be the game here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Zero hesitation that time. We just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Well, they're down to their final play. They've got to get the ball to the end zone. That's the first challenge. Part 2 will be trying to hit the 2-pointer. But let's focus right now on this last play to see if they can get it to the end zone.
Yeah, they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Knight. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Pass midfield. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Taking command now in the 4th quarter, closing in at a bid for the national championship game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum